Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Carolyn and her clothes. So today I have a Wantable. Wantable is an online styling service. You pay them $20. They will style you a box of 7 items. Keep what you want, send back what you don't. That $20 gets applied to whatever you purchase. If you do not use that anything in that box and you send it all back, you do lose your $20. Shipping is free both ways. They do have a stream. I work extremely hard on that stream. I literally go through everything and I literally decline a lot. And I either add to my wish list or I decline. I had a significant wish list as I did, and that's why I decided to order another box. You might have recalled I ordered a box last time, was very surprised. I got some things that I really liked, and I was so impressed I said, let me get another box, right? This box, not so much. One of the things that I specifically do is I decline anything that is 78 and sunny. I don't find their styles that attractive, either kind of plain and boring in my opinion, very basic and overpriced, you know? If I'm gonna be using a styling service, it's either gotta be like an exceptionally high quality or it's gotta be something like a classic or something unique and different that I can't easily find. And to me, a t-shirt is not unique and different. All right, what I got on now, all right? First thing that I requested were these earrings. I actually, in my note, asked for dangling earrings, but I pretty much added anything to my list. So these earrings are CZ square huggy earrings in gold. And they are cute, and I do like them. And I definitely put them in my ears because I wanted to see how they look. So I'm debating whether I should keep these or not. This one is a huggy. This one is a dangle due to the piercing of where my ear is pierced, and over time it just kind of sagged from heavy earrings. I do like them, and they're probably the only thing I like in this box, so I probably will keep them, but we'll see as we go along. All right, then the first clothing item. This is something I requested too, and to me it looked different online. I'm not happy with this at all. This is the Floral chiffon long sleeve blouse in beige by Vanilla Bay. I apparently did request it, $59, and I think I remember when I requested it. It doesn't look or like how I feel. It is a faux wrap style top, so it is sewn here, and it does have the modesty strap, which is a modesty snap, which is pulling. It does have a muted floral design. I'll come closer so you can see it. All right, and you know what? I don't know about this. It reminds me of a maternity top. It's very loose right here. And yeah, I thought it was more of like a surplice style. And this is just, I don't know, it just reminds me of a maternity top. This is not me. All right, with it, she paired these Avery patch pocket straight rise in brunette for $98. They're by Lila Ryan. I have a couple Lila Ryan pants. I also have a couple cut from the cloth pants in the same exact style. So the pork chop pockets, the straight leg, the flat pockets in the back. I like these pants. I like the style. But again, I have pants already, including these brown ones by cut from the cloth. So they're pretty similar in color and definitely similar in style with the pork chop pockets in front. So I really don't need these. So especially for what I just say, $98. Yeah, $98. That's a lot, you know? So yeah, this entire outfit is going back. I paired it with my tan slip-on mules. I just kind of thought that would be going the best with this. And yeah, this is not me. The blouse is too flowy and maternity, and maybe, dare I say, ages me? I'm not so sure. All right, next items. Okay, up next is this short sleeve Brentwood boat neck top in rosewood, size extra small, $49 by 78 and sunny. Love the color of this top. I don't like the style of it. There's something about it that is kind of like masculine to me, like the cut of it. It's just, to me, not a flattering cut for me. It is 95% modal, 5% spandex, and I do like the material. I think that's a nice material. I just do not think it's worth the $49 that they're asking for it. With it, they paired these Rachel high-rise Fab Ab mom jean in closer for $104. They're by cut from the cloth. I do like these jeans. I think they fit me well. I think cut from the cloth or one of the jean styles that they carry, it tends to fit me well. However, I'm not going to get these, all right? Mainly because I just simply don't need them. My jean population is exploding. I just did a massive closet clean out yesterday, got rid of a bunch of jeans, primarily skinny jeans or ones that just weren't sparking joy. But I kept these, all right? These are my can jeans. They're like a slim straight. They have a button fly and they're distressed. Granted, the wash is lighter than these, but they're a button fly, distressing. It's too similar. I don't need another pair of jeans this similar. If these didn't have the distressing, these might have been even a possibility. But with the distressing and another pair of button fly with distressing with the kind of same silhouette, I simply just do not need. So I do like these jeans. They weren't on my wish list, but she did send them anyway, because I just don't simply need jeans. And yeah, $104, it's also kind of pricey. So these are going back. I do like the jeans. Love the color of the top. I just don't think it's worth the price, nor it's a very flattering cut on me. All right, give me a minute and I'll pop on the next item. Okay, next item. I kept on the same jeans because that's it for the pants. I got 2 pants, a pair of earrings, and then 4 different tops, 2 of them being 78 and Sunny, which is why I'm pretty disappointed. So this one is called the SoCal short sleeve top in black, size extra small. It is 60% polyester, 35% rayon, and then 5% spandex. So the materials, I mean, that to me, that's something you can get pretty much anywhere. It does have the V-neck, which is my preferred neckline, or a scoop neck or something. Either like a high neckline or like a cutout neckline to try and elongate me. Otherwise, like the crew neck and the last top, I just don't think is a flattering cut on me personally. It does have the seam down the front, and I'll turn around so you can see it has the seam down the back as well too. It kind of has like almost like a slub knit. I'll try and come closer so you can see. It has like almost like a texture to it. So it isn't like a flat front. The style of this, to me again, it just seems like very large and oversized and just not a very flattering style on me. I mean, you can even see like right into the armpits here. It's just like, to me, like a square box. Now, I don't need everything tight and form-fitting, but I do need things with some sort of shape, at least for me. I mean, that's my taste. So this top is $52, and I don't know. I don't understand why it is $52. All right. This is the front of it. And again, I'll show you the back of it. And it is going back. All right. Give me a minute. I have one more top to share. Okay. The last item they sent is this very ill-fitting sweater on me. So this is an oversized V-neck drop shoulder sweater in the color Heather Latte. This is an extra small, believe it or not. It's by Vince Camuto, and it's $69, which for a sweater, I don't think is a horrible price. And I am a sucker, and I do like beige and cream and tan sweaters, sucker for them. However, I just figured this one does not look good on me. I mean, I have a front tuck to give it some shape, but if I took it out, it's basically, again, a big box. So this is not my style. Moreover, it's, let's see, I think it was 63% or 73% acrylic, 20-something% polyester, and just a smidgen of spandex in it. So, the fabrics with being acrylic and polyester, I foresee it getting pickies all over it and stretching out. So, yeah, and it's already pretty big and boxy now, and this one will be going back. So I would have to say this is a bust. I think what I'm going to do is keep the earrings just to save my, styling of 20, and that will be it for Wantable for a while. And this is usually what happens. I order once a year, I get a great box, get all excited, get another box, and it's a dud, and then I just stop doing it. So I'll give them a break for now, and I'll continue to do some shopping on my own, and maybe if I see a lot on Trendsend or Every Eve, I'll do another one of those, maybe a front door fashion. But yeah, I just can't justify buying something to save my styling dollars when there's really just nothing in the box that, floats my boat. And that is it. Thank you again, returning subscribers. I appreciate your support. If you haven't subscribed yet, what's holding you back? Click that notification bell, get notified of future videos from me, and give this video a thumbs up. And take care. Till next time.